gorgeous, gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count for and make a wish. I wish.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with their opponents.
Kicking off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And no return on this one as the fair catch. Catch a signal for and take it. First down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack there by Brandon Graham, coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Brings up second down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Third and long. It's Ryan. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. First down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's now 4th down and less than a
The
yard.
offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Ryan keeps it on the sneak. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
On 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. An interception made by Alshon Jeffrey. The 40. He's at the 30. 10.
That's what it is,
5,
baby. That's what it is.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete.
Alshon Jeffrey, 95 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Falcons nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Throw here's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. 3rd down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Formation for the Falcons.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Rager. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down at
a 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And an Eagle 1st down.
But 1st down hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. They'll run with Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll try to run with Sanders. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Ryan. Almost tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Falcons 0. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
7 yards, the pick up there.
Brings up
from midfield now. Here's Ryan.
50-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might,
He wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Marquise Goodwin, 65 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Point conversion.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Falcons, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
And this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Ryan. Flushed out right. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Ryan McLeod. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts, the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. Down at the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout can... Continues.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. Hurts. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there when you go to the back. Well, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Edmund Robinson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.